you know what I'm saying, that hey, you know, we in line, we obedient, you know, and to be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. You know what I'm saying? Because, like the brother said, we into sports, man. You know what I'm saying? We know it's a big gathering. Everybody want to watch the game. Everybody want to do this and do that. But we know it's a Sabbath day, man. We're going to come out here and do what thus says the Lord.
That's right.
We're going to sacrifice whatever we have to sacrifice, because in the end, we're going to receive our righteous reward, man. Right. Damn a damn game, man. It's 2-3 hours, what, of nothing. Because it be all set up anyway, you know. And we can come out here and hopefully wake up a soul and get one step closer to getting the hell up out of this kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know?
The book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 10. So likewise, ye, when ye shall have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do, and that's what we do, man. Right. We ain't coming out here seeking no vainglory, man. We ain't coming out here trying to be the top prophet. We ain't coming out here trying to be the top camp, trying to get the most views, man. We just coming out here doing what's commanded of us to do, man.
That's
was
right.
To come to the highways and byways and push this gospel, push this good news, so you can wake up our people, man. But we still unprofitable servants, man. That's how you gotta have that humility, man. Cause we know, you know what I'm saying, we all deserve death, man. We ain't no better than nobody else. Only difference is we repented, man. That's the only difference from us and the people that's on the other side, man. We humbled ourselves down, humbled our spirit down, and repented, man, and did what's commanded of us to do. Which is what fear Yahweh and Yahweh and keep these commandments to the best of our ability, man. But we still unprofitable servants, because none of us still deserve the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing this based off faith, based off it. We continue to push this word. We continue to endure, you know what I'm saying, keeping these commandments, endure the tribulation, the affliction that we have to go to, man, the fire that the Lord putting us through, that we're going to receive the kingdom. That's all based off faith, man. But we going through that fire now. But 2/3 of our people going to have to go through that physical fire, which is what? Those nuclear missiles.
That's right.
So we continue to come out here, we continue to push this truth, man, to the end, till the Lord remove us off these streets, till we die, till them chariots fly, man. We're going to continue to come out here and push in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah to the best of our ability, man. With the knowledge and the faith that the Lord gave us, each individually, man. Everybody was given a measure of faith, man. So you got to come out, you got to put your work in with the faith and the ability that the Lord gave you, man. Don't look at nobody else and see what they doing and try to compare yourself to nobody else. You got to do what you capable of doing, man. That's all. That's how the Lord is going to judge you off of. He's going to judge you off of the talents and the faith that He gave you, and whether you was put forth that work with the ability He know He gave you to do, man. Not based on what somebody else do, based off your words, man. You're going to be rewarded.
That's right. Book of John, chapter 15, verse 17. These things I commanded you, that ye love one another. If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
Right.
If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they had kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So we already understand that we sitting out here and we're gonna have opposition. But y'all, like I said, y'all don't hate us. Y'all hate the Most High. Just the venom that the world spits at us, they spitting it at the Most High. Because all we do is speak the words of the Messiah and the words that the Most High sent down through His prophet.
That's right. Right, because when Yahweh Shah walked this earth, man, what they said? They said He was doing no miracle by Beelzebub, man. They were saying Yahweh Shah was doing no miracle by Satan, by the devil, man. So they saying the same thing, boy, man, we are of the devil, you know what I'm saying? We of Satan. They said, well, Yahweh, they calling us a hate group, saying we racist, man. So all the things that the Messiah went through, man, we are no better than our master, man. He was our master. He went through these things when He walked the earth, they spit in His face, man. They slapped Him, man. You know what I'm saying? They hung Him on the cross, man. They put Him to death. And we gonna have to go through these same things, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are gonna be martyrs for this truth. But we understood it before before we decided to come in, man, we sat down and we counted the cost of the things that can possibly happen to us, man. You know what I'm saying? We lost friends dealing with this truth, people we used to be real close to, dealing with this truth, but the hell with that, man. Because we seeking salvation, man.
That's right.
We seeking for a better kingdom, because we know this can't be it, man. You know what I'm saying? This just can't waking up every day, you know what I'm saying, going to work, you know what I'm saying, just to be off on the weekend, drink a little bit, you know what I'm saying, when you was back in the world smoking, you know what I'm saying? We realize, man, life got to be greater than that, man. So we sacrifice all those things, man, to come out here and to serve the Lord no matter what we had to go through, man. No matter what tribulation come our way, man, we're going to continue to fight and push this truth to the end, man.
That's right. This book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 5.
Bring it up.
They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. That's right, man. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The 2/3 of our people, they are of the world. So the world, they speak of the world. That's why the world gravitates to them and hear them. But we are not of the world, man. The Lord chose us and pulled us from that world, man. So when we come out here, when we speak the words of Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shah, man, people, they don't hear, they don't understand us, man. Why? Because we speaking things that's contrary to the way they living, man, to their lifestyle. So they reject that. But if we was coming out here and we were rapping, you know what I'm saying? Or we were coming out here and we were trying to put some LGBT stuff, man, they'll hear it, man, because that's the vibration of this world. But we come out here, we speak against homosexuality, we speak against, you know what I'm saying, smoking, you know, smoking weed, we speak against everything that this world, the so-called white man pushes out there, man. The world don't hear us.
And that is part of the witchcraft of Christianity, right? Because Christianity will allow you to do what you pretty much want to do. And all you got to do is ask for forgiveness. But you're going to end up getting put to death.
That's right.
Right? The Lord going to catch you in between asking for forgiveness and put you to death. He'll put you to death before you can ask for forgiveness. You need to repent. That doctrine of that Christian church is foolishness. Right? Now's the time. You got to repent now. Turn back to the Most High now. Harden not your heart, as they did in the day of the provocation, right? Most High said, harden not your heart. But y'all some knuckleheads, stiff-necked jakes that don't want to hear the words of the Lord.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
That's right. You got it. Now's the time. We all of us got friends that ain't here today. All of us, it was here before, you know, good close friends. And if you don't have a close friend that's no longer with you, you just keep living a little longer. It's gonna surprise you how many people die at a young age.
Right.
Book of Psalms, chapter 95, verse 8. Harden not your heart, as in the day of provocation, as in the day of temptation in the wilderness. When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my ways, unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest. And just like those wicked jakes didn't enter into the promised land, and enter into the rest of the Most High, and got destroyed off the face of the earth because they hardened their heart, the same thing gonna happen to you wicked jakes that don't want to repent and hear the word of the Lord and do what he said. You can't just hear the commandments of the Most High. You have to do the commandments of the Most High. Right?
That's right. And you got to think, man, too, man, the Lord made us wander in the wilderness for 40 years, man, all because we want to be stiff-necked and rebellious, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? When the Lord brought us out of Egypt, we seen the wondrous miracles that the Most High did for us and showed the love towards us. And we went in the wilderness, and what the first thing we did, start idol worshiping, man. Had Aaron make us 2 calves, and we were worshiping those calves, saying these are the gods that brought us out of Egypt, man. You got to think of how stiff-necked and rebellious our people are, man.
So the Lord punished us, man. The Lord made us, that whole sect that the Lord brought out, none of them made it into the promised land, save what, Caleb and Joshua. Everybody else that the Lord put to death, man, because of our people disobedient. Because we seen all that great power, man. You gotta really set your mind on it. After you seen the Lord did all this, you still gonna go in the wilderness and make a calf and worship a calf, man. That go to show you, man. Our people, he can't be talking about nobody but the black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We the only nation of people that will do something that's stupid, man. When no other nation see all this great work that the Lord did, He was their God, and then can't come out and then go worship an idol that they made with their hand, man. We the only people on the face of this earth that's stiff-necked and that rebellious, man. Only the nation of Israel was the so-called blessed Hispanics and Native Americans, man. That's why the Lord sent us over here for 400, 500 years, man. That's why we, you know what I'm saying, being punished now, man. Cause we still refuse to come back to our power, man. Come back to our God and serve Him in righteousness, man.
Till the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
And what that means, till their rulership is over with, man. So when the times of the Gentiles fulfilled, when their rulership is over, when the Lord bring them down, man, that's when the Lord is gonna bring us back and plant us in our own land, man, which is Israel, man. And like He brought out earlier, the other nations, they gonna build up our walls, man. They gonna build up our city, just like we build up their cities, man. Just like the Egyptians had us build up them pyramids, man. Just like over here in America, they got us had us build up all these cities here in America, man. So these other nations, they gonna have to pay for that. They gonna have to build up our city, man. When we brought back into our land, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we them brothers, we some of them brothers that's put back in our land, man, to see that time coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are gonna be joyful time and times to you know what I'm saying, just rejoice and sing praises to the Lord for, man.
That's right.
That's right. And this is a sidebar. Watching the debate, and the Christian go-to is Genesis, where Abraham, where the Most High told Abraham through his seed the families of the earth will be blessed. But y'all don't understand the concept. The nations of the earth have already been blessed through the seed of Abraham. Because we was captive in all their nations and built up all their kingdoms. Right? They already been blessed through the seed of Abraham. So you can't use that anymore. Right? Y'all need to find something else. You can't keep going back there. God told Abraham through your seed the nations will be blessed. Yeah, they've been blessed. But they don't have a promise. Right? And the promise was to who? The children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? The promise was given to the seed of Israel. Right? So y'all can't use the blessing. The blessing ain't the promise.
Right.
The blessing ain't the promise. And the nations have been blessed through Abraham's seed. Because like I said, we've been building up every kingdom after kingdom after kingdom, captivity after captivity after captivity. So, yeah, the prophecy was true. The nations of the earth have been blessed. Right? But when it's our turn to come back into power, then the riches, the labor, all that the nations use us for, we're going to use them for the same thing.
Right.
And they're going to build our kingdom. And we're going to rule our kingdom in righteousness.
That's right.
Now you think of every nation that we was in captivity to, what, man, the Lord, He blessed that nation. Every nation that had us, you know what I'm saying, in slavery, that nation became the top nation on the face of the earth, man. We was in captivity up under Egypt. Egypt was the top nation on the face of the earth. We was in captivity up under the Greeks, man. Well, they became that top nation. Up under Rome, they became that top nation. Now up under America, man, America is that top nation on the face of the earth. Why? Because the majority of the Lord's people are here in America, man. That's why they want to keep us enslaved. They want to keep us in chains, man, so they can continue to rule, man. That's why they try to keep our people in the midst of sin, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the longer they keep us in the midst of sin, like the book of Judah say, man, the longer they keep us transgressing the law, statute, and commandment, man, they can continue to rule over us.
Right. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when Israel is back in power, we're going to be blessing the nations too, because the people are going to be rejoicing. Right? But right now the wicked rule. The scriptures say, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And our people are mourning all over the four corners of the earth, because we're in oppression throughout the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
Till Yahweh shall come back and deliver us from the captivity of these oppressors. Right? So don't go back to Genesis talking about all nations will be blessed. All nations have been blessed through our labor, through the blood off our back. Y'all keep mowing us down. Y'all just now starting to get some convictions in for our people. But the sentence ain't long enough.
Right.
Right? The price ain't high enough. It's either $6 million or 15 years in prison. Right? That's not high enough. That's not a high enough price to pay for an Israelite life.
That's right.
That's not. Right? And we don't want reparations anymore. We want your life.
Right.
We want your blood.
Right.
We want your sweat.
Right.
We want your tears. Damn that money now. It's time for that is gone.
Right.
We want your bodies as a sacrifice to the Most High.
That's
just
right.
like you use our bodies to build up your kingdom.
That's
We
right.
gonna use your bodies to build up ours. We asked you for reparations and you refused. So now we want your blood.
That's right, man. Just like y'all killed over 100 million of our people, man. I want 200 million of y'all people dead, man. That's what we want, man. We ain't your Christian, man. We ain't coming out here preaching peace and love to everybody, man. We coming out here preaching what you did to us, man. It's gonna be done to you, man. And we want that, man. Cause that's the spirit that the true men of the Lord is in, man.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like the scriptures say, what you reap what you sow, man. You sow wickedness, you sow goddamn rape, robbery, and murder, man. We want y'all murder, man. We want y'all in our cotton fields, man, from sun up to sundown. Only time you're gonna get rest is during the Shabbat, man. That's the only time you're gonna have rest.
That's right.
Time 1 second past the Shabbat being over, you're gonna be right back in them damn fields, man, picking our cotton, man, picking our sugar cane, man, plowing our fields like you did to our forefathers and our ancestors.
And after the Most High reward you double, then we'll talk about your salvation, right? But Israel shall be saved. That's what the scriptures say. Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
That's right.
Right? So the Most High said, reward to her double. Right? So y'all got a heavy price to pay. Right? So we ain't worried about all that. We don't want your money anymore. It's too late for that.
That's right.
Y'all had too long and too many chances. You gave everybody else got reparations. Y'all gave the Japanese reparations for the internment camp. You gave the so-called the Ashkenazi, you gave them reparations, and you weren't even the one that did something to them.
Exactly.
Like how y'all still giving them money, and we got ghettos still in this. Like y'all give them all this money, and right here we got the ghettos,
Right.
the slums. Instead of building up our community, that reparations, the money you gave them could have been reparations for us. But y'all didn't see fit to do that because in the eyes of America, in the eyes of the Protestant white Christian, we're still slaves. We're garbage. We're less than nothing. But when the Messiah comes back, we're gonna show you.
That's right.
We can show you better than we can tell you.
That's right.
Got anything? So we're about to wrap it up.